Hey everyone, it's Nicole. I hope you guys are doing well, and I am with my dogs now, and because I am doing this with my dogs, I am holding my phone, so it may be a little unsteady, but of course I have to show you the babies. So here we go. Let's see if I can reverse this. Oh, you're kidding me. I can't. Okay. There's Chance. Chance. Oh, and Ember went to the bathroom, but you know what? Chance. Look at that face. Look at that face. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. And Rudy and Bobby. And so anyway, I love my dogs, as everyone knows. I'm a big time animal lover. And they love me, and they love unconditionally. And see, here you go. They're playing right now. They're happy. I'm with them, spending time with them. So God speaks to me through my dogs so much. And, one of the things I was trying to think of, some of the ways God has spoken to me is that dogs they just love unconditionally. It's amazing. And so when, even if you accidentally step on their paw or do something wrong or raise your voice, and I try not to do that often, but I sometimes do it, they forgive you like right away, and they act like nothing ever happened. And it's amazing. And so, God has spoken to me through my dogs in that they are some of the, wait, hold on. I think you can see them in there. They are some of the biggest forgivers ever. And you know what? We are too. That's our identity in Christ. And that's what I want to talk about today, is that we love because he first loved us. And when we know how forgiven we are able to forgive others. And you know what? I don't do it perfectly. But I'll tell you, I'm growing and growing and growing in that area. But the more that we receive the Father's unconditional love for us, the more we are able to forgive. And that's amazing. But it really does all come from receiving the Father's love first and his forgiveness. I think about, and I don't know if I'm actually going to pull out scriptures and speak them during these little videos for you, because it's more of an encouragement. But I think about Jesus, and when the woman came to anoint him with oil, which was an expensive oil, and his disciples were complaining that she was wasting all that they felt like wasting that finance on Jesus. And he said, those who are forgiven much love much. And he received that. And so she, I believe, was well known as being a prostitute, etc. Who knows what else. And so she had a negative reputation, but Jesus set her free. And so she didn't care. She loved Jesus. He is the one who set her free. And in the same way for me, when I realized that Jesus set me free, it was life-changing. So, I had been going to church for years and, heard people like preach at you, like, you got to love God with all your heart, your mind, and soul. But when I got delivered and got a revelation of grace, that's when I realized it's all about his love for us. That's what it's about. The gospel is God's commitment to you, not your commitment to him. And in sending Jesus to die for us, set us free, save us, heal us, whatever we need, to come and live in us when we receive him. And so when I got that revelation, it changed my life, because I was able to just effortlessly love God. I didn't have to try to do it, but I realized how much he loved me and how much Jesus loved me to set me free in that. Here I was, a mentally ill addict with addictions that many people treated as an outcast, but Jesus didn't care about that, and he set me free. And let me tell you, he knows the root behind why we do things. And Rudy, you see Rudy running around? He's got little issues. He's a rescue. That's a long story. Hi, Rudy. He's the one who's been here the longest. But I think about that, even when we mess up over and over, as Rudy's running round and around, we are forgiven and we are loved and we are safe. And if that doesn't make you fall in love with God, nothing will. We are loved, we are safe. There's nothing that can separate us from his amazing love. And there's nothing that these dogs can do that can make me not love them. I love them so much, and I know they each have their own little issues, and I know where those came from, as several of them are rescues, but I'm telling you, staying in consistent love is what heals all of that trauma and abuse that they went through. And in the same way for us, as we receive the Father's love, that is what heals all, trauma, anything we have, the wounds of the past. It is done. It is finished, because Jesus went to the cross, and by his stripes we were healed. But sometimes, it takes some time to renew our minds to that truth, even though that truth doesn't change, whether we believe it or not. It can be a process of renewing our minds to that truth, and that is okay. I had instantaneous healing, but I also had healing that took time as I continued to renew my mind. So remember to give yourself grace. And also, since I'm speaking about forgiveness here, and what my dogs have taught me, don't forget to forgive yourself. I was thinking about some things this week, and I had to forgive myself for past stuff that I went through and my family went through, because, I had never healed the trauma, and I didn't realize that it would come up in my life. And so I had to not get into condemnation, because that's what the enemy will try to do, is to get you into condemnation, get you, like in the past, I had a lot of self-hatred because I didn't realize that those voices and lies were not me. They were from the enemy, coming to steal, kill, and destroy. And so don't stay in condemnation, but sometimes it's good to just say, you know what? I forgive myself. I give myself grace, because the Father forgives me and gives me grace anytime that I need it. And so, I pray that this little nugget encouraged you. And if you're having trouble forgiving, I encourage you to go to the Father and say, Father, you know what? I need your help in forgiving. Remind me of how forgiven I am, and he will. And I'm telling you, he will help you in that area, and it's a good thing. So dogs have taught me unconditional love and forgiveness, and I did not grow up with it. And so it's just beautiful to see. So, all right, love you.